Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, my name is John Bennion, B-E-N-N-I-O-N. I represent the Montana Chamber of Commerce, and we stand in support of Senate Bill 423. There were many business owners, I believe, that voted for the initiative in 2004, believing that they were going to be helping some folks out with very debilitating chronic conditions that had tried a lot of other things but found relief through medical marijuana. Since then, it's become quite clear that what they got is not what they asked for, and so they've been asking for repeal. 30,000 card holders, which is just slightly more than 3% of the Montana population, means that quite a number of these people are actually in the workforce. And so employers have been trying to deal with a lot of these issues when it comes to confusion in the law, or when it comes to their rights about creating safe work environments, hiring and firing folks. And so we've come at this issue during the interim and during this session from a perspective of reform. We've come up with our own ideas about how to reform the law to bring it back to what the voters intended, and we believe this bill goes a long way in probably reducing the number of card holders from 30,000 significantly down, which would also take care of a lot of the business concerns. There's one area where we would ask you to look for amendments, and this is something that I've talked to the sponsor about, and that has to do with a very small section in this bill that mirrors the current Medical Marijuana Act, aside from one word, and that is new section 14(4)(b) that says employers don't have to accommodate the therapeutic use of medical marijuana. So there's another bill that you are aware of now that's been heard on the floor that actually has amendments that we worked on throughout the interim and during this session to reform those portions in the current Medical Marijuana Act. And since this language in this bill, for the most part, mirrors current language, we would ask you to look at some of that language that we worked hard on. What it does is it essentially codifies a non-citable opinion from the Montana Supreme Court called Johnson versus Columbia Falls Aluminum, where an employee who tested positive for medical marijuana was discharged. He sued the employer under a number of different causes of action, and at the Montana Supreme Court level, that the business's right to fire that person was upheld, but it was a non-citable opinion. So we felt like the language in this other bill that has been debated throughout the legislature takes care of some of those situations, so we would ask you to do that. So with those amendments, we can say that we support the bill.